Welcome sa zip9.com. From the previous video ay pinag-aralan natin yung derivation ng distance formula, no? At sabi natin, if we have 2 points with coordinates x sub 1, y sub 1, and x sub 2, y sub 2, then the distance between them is x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared, or the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared, plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 quantity squared. No? So dito, i-apply natin itong formula na to. Suppose the 2 points ay negative 2, 5 at saka 1, negative 4. So ang pinakamadali is to label the points x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Remember, ang x sub 1 dapat ang kapartner niya palagi y sub 1. Ang x sub 2 ang kasama niya, y sub 2. No? It doesn't matter kung alin ang unahin nyo dyan, kung alin yung gagawin niya x sub 1, y sub 1, pwedeng baliktad. Basta yung subscript niya magkasama, no? Na pareho. Baka mamaya malito kayo. So you can do this also. No? Now, pag-isipan nyo kung bakit pwedeng baliktarin yan. No? But again, the subscripts of the coordinates must be equal, must be the same. No? Hindi pwedeng x sub 1, y sub 2, or x sub 2, y sub 1 na magkasama. So, x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. So, gagawin natin is to just substitute the numbers here. So, magiging square root of siguro, kunin na rin natin to para mas mabilis. No? So, magiging ano yung nasa loob natin? Negative 2. Ang x sub 2 natin is negative 2 minus, this is our minus, and then the x sub 1 is 1, right? And then squared, and then plus, what is our y sub 2? 5 minus, what is our y sub 1? Oh, negative 4. Okay, this is the parenthesis for negative 4. We'll need another parenthesis para dito. And then squared. And then simplifying, we have ano yan? Ano mangyayari sa negative 2 minus 1? What is negative 2 minus 1? That's negative 3, di ba? Tapos squared plus, what is 5 minus negative 4? That's 9 squared, which is equal to what is negative 3 squared? That's 9, di ba? Plus, what is 9 squared? 81, which is equal to square root of 90, di ba? Now, tama na ito, no? Pag kinalculator natin, pero kung kailangan natin i-simplify in simplified form, pwede pa natin to i-simplify, no? So, pag meron kayong radical sign at meron kayong number under the radical sign, titignan nyo kung meron kayong may factor nyo siya such that meron kayong makikita ang perfect square. I think this is obvious. Ano bang perfect square dyan? 9 times 10, di ba? Square root of 9 times 10. Ngayon, kung napag-aralan nyo na yung radicals, no? Alam nyo yung properties na square root of AB is equal to square root of A times square root of B, no? Ibig sabihin, pwede natin yan i-split, no? Ito yung A natin, ito yung B natin. Pwede natin siya pag-iwalayan. Katulad nito, no? So, magiging square root of 9 times square root of 10. And we know that square root of 9 is 3. And of course, square root of 10, wala naman tayong perfect square na dyan. So, ito na yung magiging pinakasagot natin. 3 square root of 10. That's our D. No? Well, depende sa teacher ninyo kung gusto pa niya ipakuha yung decimal approximation nito. Pero pag kukunin yan, syempre kailangan nyo ng calculator. But most of the teachers, ang ginagawa nila is tinatanggap na ito basta simplified form. No? Ako, tatanggapin ko ito. Kung ako ang teacher nyo, tatanggapin ko ito partial point. Ito yung pinaka-final answer. No? Kung hindi ko kayo pagagamitin ng calculator. But again, depende yan sa teacher ninyo. Next, let's have another example. What is the distance between 0, 3 and 4, 0? No? So, papalitan lang natin itong nasa loob nito. Ano ang x sub 2 natin? X sub 2 is 0 minus x sub 1, 4, squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared, no? Next, we have, what is 0 minus 4? It's negative 4 squared plus 3 minus 0 is 3 squared. I know this is very detailed, no? Pwede nyo na yung diretso, no? But then, mas maganda na detalye siya para yung mga hindi pa masyadong kabisado ito ay makuha nila. No? So, what is negative 4 squared? This is 16. This is 9. And 16 plus 9 is 25. Okay? So, ang distance natin ay, what is square root of 25? 5, no? So, the distance between 0, 3 and 4, 0 ay 5. So, I think that's it. I think the point here is just dapat tama lang yung label nyo tapos you just substitute sa formula. Okay na tayo, no? Pwede nyo na yan masolve. Just be careful with the calculations, yung mga signs. Dapat alam nyo syempre yung operations on integers kasi ito naman usually ang dito, pinaka mahirap, no? So, pag nagkamali kayo dyan, pag hindi nyo kabisado yun lang, mahirapan kayo. But then, if you have no problem with integers, I think this is very easy. Okay, see you in the next tutorial.